Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to the new tutorial from the SketchUp Arc Studio. Today I'm going to show you how you can create some type of exterior realistic render in the Enscape and the SketchUp. So first of all, I'm going to show you 3D model of this house. You can see that this is the one of the projects in the Indonesia house art, and this is the facade of this job. As you can see, I set all of the objects and assets very simple and easy. And we have some lights in here, some white lights for the self-illuminate lights and other type of things like that. So I set all of the trees in here, as you can see, and I can walk in the Enscape environment. Very simple. This is the simple environment that I have without any type of special HDRI or other type of special settings. So I'm going to add my project on the 2-point perspective, and I'm going to turn on the save frame. So I'm going to maximize the rendering screen like that, very simple and easy. I'm going to move a little bit in here, and I think now it's good. So first of all, I'm going to set the clouds and atmosphere very fast and easy. So I'm going to hold the shift and right click and change the time of the day, very simple and easy. I need some night render, so I'm going to use some type of hours about the night. So I think some type of thing like the 5:10 p.m. is really good. And now I'm going to show you how we can create some realistic renders in here. First of all, I'm going to use the field of view and decrease the field of view like that, very simple and easy. As you can see, this is the main view of the job, and I want to full all the screen as the same the other parts. So I'm going to minimize the screen in here. I'm going to move this beautiful car in this place and move it to this place in here. So as you can see, I'm going to turn it in here and completely cover my camera view. So a little bit in this place can be really good, and it's really wonderful. So I'm going to click on the asset library in here, and I'm going to select this car, very simple and easy. So I'm going to maximize the Enscape, go near to the car, click on it, and change the color of the car, very simple. So from the albedo, I'm going to change the color to some type of bright color, like the silver, can be really good, and apply changes in here. So I'm going to close this shot in here, came back to my best perspective that I can create in this place, and I'm going to use the trees for my realistic render. For this reason, I'm going to work with the trees placement. So I'm going to move one of them in here to see the result. As you can see, now I can cover the some areas in my camera. I think something like that can be really good. And in this place, I don't want to see the sky. So for this reason, I'm going to move a little bit to the back side, go to the back of the house, and change this tree to this place. It takes a little bit time to update and upgrade the environment with the Enscape and SketchUp. So sometimes you will hear this error. It's not really important. So I'm going to reload my network a little bit. It takes a little bit time. And I'm going to click on the tree. Now it's much better. So I can scale this job a little bit to the downside. And I'm going to use the copy option. Take another copy, but this time I'm going to extrude the scale of this tree. Very simple and easy. Something like that can be really good. So I'm going to take some multi copies to cover my background image like that. Something like this. Alright, now it's much better. And in this place, I'm going to take another copy of these three to the right side of my render. So someplace in here, I think something in here. So when I add it, I can't see the changes. So I can move the object a little bit like that to see the main result, something like this. So I can increase the size of it a little bit, something like that. And now it's much better. So in this place, we have some hallways to the entry point of the house. So I'm going to turn on these lights in here, but I don't know how. So I'm going to click on the Enscape material editor, and I'm going to click on the paint bucket in the SketchUp, and I'm going to move these assets a little bit. It takes a little bit time because multi windows are open in here. So I'm going to click on the sample paint and pick this color up. So this is the medium violet red. I'm going to turn it to the white color and change the type of it to the self-illuminate. Now this is the final result of it, very simple and easy. So I'm going to reduce the power of the luminance and change the color to the creamy or bisco color. I prefer to use peach puff in here. And for the body of the lights, I'm going to click on the sample paint again and change it to some type of dark color like the black. So I need some type of metal for these things. So very fast and easy, I'm going to click on the clear coat in the type option. Now we have some type of metallica lights on our environment. Everything is good right now. So I just want to render my job, but with some important points. So I maximize my screen in here, something like that. I'm going to click on the visual setting. I change the rendering quality to the ultra mode, and I'm going to use the depth of field. So I turn off the autofocus in here, and I'm going to play with the depth of field. As you can see, we have some type of blur and bokeh renders in here. So I'm going to play with these lines in here. I want to focus on this important element in this place and other part of the house. So I hold the bright line on it with some number like that and increase the depth of field a little bit, and you can see the changes in these lights. So it's much better than the past. And about the exposure, I'm going to increase the exposure a little bit, about 56, and in the image bar I'm going to turn on the auto contrast. For the saturating job, you can increase the saturation a little bit, not very high, because it completely burn and destroy your renders. So some type of number like 118 is good, and color temperature can be a little bit warmer or colder. I prefer to use warm colors, so I reduce it a little bit. And lens flare. When I increase the bloom option, you can see some type of flares around the lights in your environment, and it's completely normal. So when I increase the lens flare, we will have some type of fades and flares around the lights. So it's not totally important in here. So I'm going to reduce the bloom option and lens flare, some number about 29 and 4%. Everything is good. In the atmosphere, I'm going to turn off the fog option. Night sky brightness can be a little bit get down, and when I increase the sun brightness, I will have some type of global illumination called GI calculation in my exterior render. About the shadow sharpness, you can feel all the shadows in your environment, and you can make it much softer. For example, in this place, I'm going to reduce the shadow sharpness, and artificial light brightness can be increased a little bit. So, and now I'm going to work with the illumination bar in here. So artificial light brightness is completely include all the spotlights, hidden lights, and line lights in here. So ambient brightness is not useful, and wind option is not really important. So I'm going to click on the skybox in here, and I'm going to use the white cubes for my source. So I don't want any type of density, size amount, and variety or contrast. So now we have some clear sky in here, and it's really wonderful. And for the output, I'm going to set it on the JPG. Finally, I'm going to render my job, but I don't know how. So very simple and easy. I'm going to click on the this place called a screenshot. I click on it, and I want to save it on my desktop and press save. It depends on your system and your graphic card. As you can see, Enscape works very well in this type of renders. Control all the lights in best situation and result, and it was really wonderful. But this render have some type of small and very little bit problems, and I'm going to talk about it right now. So I wait to exporting image completely down for us, as you can see in here. So it takes a little bit time actually, and It's about 75, 81, 87, and I think now it's over. So in this place, this is our render. As you can see, the result is completely acceptable and it was really good. But we have some problem in this place. It's a little bit too dark for these type of renders. So for this job, very simple and easy. I came back to the Enscape environment and SketchUp environment, minimize my screen. So I only want to do one job in here, and I want to add one of these floor lights to my yard between these bushes, like that. And another time I'm going to take some multi copies in here and here and here in the background. As you can see, it completely showed the differences on your renders and it's totally worked very well. For example, I'm going to take another copy inside this bush in here and move it a little bit on the blue axis, about 36 meter. As you can see, this is the fine result of it. Now you can take your render much better than the past, but you can increase the exposure about 62% and change the time of the day a little bit near to the night. So something like that. Alright, I'm going to click on it and click on the screenshot button and press save. This is the tips and tricks about the lighting and rendering, and as you can see now the result is really wonderful. Some type of places completely burn with the light, and because this is a tutorial, you can completely fix it with the auto contrast and highlight control management. So I wait a little bit, and after a time I think it will be down for me. So 65%, 81, and I think now it's over. So this is my new render in this place. As you can see, this is the second render, and this is the first render that I took in here. You can see the differences, which one is much realistic than the other. Please comment your opinion, right side or left side. And you can see the final result of it, very simple and easy in here, and it's really wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for your watching, thanks for your time. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button below this channel. Thanks for your watching and goodbye.